So, different setting than usually. Well, basically, it's not. I'm just looking. I can see myself on the other side. It's actually not that different than usually because my very first video I did this year was right in this scenario, in this setting. Was that we as impermanent beings, as humans, I just felt like changing it up a bit from all the other ones looking the same. So what's up, guys? That's not how I start my videos. That's how I start my videos. I was thinking that, first of all, can I put this somewhere without it looking completely stupid? I don't know if this works. Hello? Hello? I think it works. I record like this and then it's not good and then the audio is shit. Let me check. I will just do it like this. I have my other hand to do my movements. I was thinking about authenticity today. And what I mean by authenticity is being true to oneself. Being true to the person you are. And that's showing in the different aspects of your life, in what you pursue, what your hobbies are, what your values are, what your passions are. If those are really things you're interested in and true to yourself, that's authentic. While if you fake them or you do them for some kind of different reason, it might not be authentic, or it might be authentic on a different level. And the reason I was thinking about that was I usually, when I have my free days and I create content for this, for example, for Instagram, where I put a couple of videos besides the shorts from the bigger YouTube videos. I started doing a version of TikTok, a version of Instagram videos that I've seen a lot of creators do, and those are typically 6, 7, 8 seconds long, so that you keep the retention pretty high. So I think there's some problem with the iPhone, because every time I record, after a couple of minutes, it tells me, "You have no storage." Motherfucker, I have 300 gigabytes free. What do you mean I have no storage? What do you mean I have no storage? I was about to say something stupid. I won't. Not for the online domain. Basically, the reason for those 6-second videos are basically watch them. You have to rewatch them because things happen so quickly, or you tell the people, blah blah, go read the rest in the description. And I started doing those videos as well because in some way I think they are aesthetic. I like to watch them as well because people do them very nicely when everything aligns, from the visuals to the sound to like the aesthetic of the fonts and stuff. So you have to keep in mind a couple of different sections, and I did them. The thing is, the problem I have is they are pretty, it's pretty boring to make in a sense, because okay, I film myself working from different angles all the time. It's still recording good. I have to put that in one video and cut, then I have to get some random ass fucking sound from Instagram that's trending that I can download to use and cut the video exactly on the sound so that it exactly matches. And to be honest, it's just fucking annoying. It's basically, I do that 3-4 reels a week then of that kind of content, and I have to refilm every time new content for it to look nice, and I have to find new sounds, and the shit's just fucking annoying. And at the end of the day, it's then those 6-7 seconds that are not really creative, that are not really, I don't know, it doesn't give me that shit of where I did something nice or I created something very nice. It's just a bit boring, for me at least. There are other people who do it very, very nicely, and props to all of you guys who do it like that. But for me, it didn't feel authentic. It didn't feel like something I would, at the end of the day, do. And I talk about being persistent a lot on the channel, about how you have to do things even if you don't feel like doing them. And there are days where you feel like doing them, there are days you don't feel like doing them, and even on the days you don't feel like doing stuff, that you still do it. And of course there are days when then I create content or I work on the other stuff I'm working and I feel less good, as I mentioned also in a couple of videos, where I don't feel like working, but I still do it because it's that part of, you have to go through the hard times. I saw a nice quote from Alex Hormozy basically saying, every time you reach the point where you don't feel like doing something anymore, that's the moment you have to think, here is the point where most people stop. And so if you push through that moment, you will get what other people won't, because they stop in the moment you also wanted to stop. So basically, being resilient and just push through those hard times. But I think that's the difference between pushing through those hard times, even if you don't feel like it, and doing something inauthentic. Because then, in this case, I could also tell myself, I don't enjoy doing those videos I just explained on Instagram, but I have to do them because I have to be resilient and I have to push through the hard work that I don't feel like doing. But I never feel like doing those videos. I don't like and enjoy doing those videos. It's something that for me just doesn't have the benefit of like I'm doing something creative, I'm doing something like this. There have been cases I didn't feel like recording a YouTube video because I know all the work that's related to it afterwards, of creating those shorts, of editing this main video, of preparing everything around it, but I still need to do it. Same with creating content. Most of the content I do I repurpose from my Twitter, from X, at I am diogu, to be always on the most updated side on where I put my thoughts and everything. Most content I do is repurposed from Twitter in some sense. Because I enjoy typing, I enjoy writing things out. But some days there are also where I don't feel like typing and writing for an hour, but I still do. But in this case is, even if I feel like doing reels, I don't feel like doing those type of reels. That's basically what I wanted to say. It's not authentic to the person I am. So I've now been posted. This video comes out on Sunday. This whole past week, I've posted different kind of videos on Instagram, of repurposing my Twitter texts differently by me just speaking and basically explaining them while doing a bit of the editing around them. And I hope it connects more. I feel for myself at least it's a more better, authentic way to connect, because it's me speaking and me looking into a camera like I'm doing now. I hope I'm looking into the camera, looking for the shit. And so basically, being authentic in that sense that you follow and you do what you really are. Because a different example I experienced this week was basically very weird. Last couple of days, I wasn't feeling on point, let's say. And then I talked to some people on FaceTime and whatever, and they asked me, well, how are you doing? And I couldn't say I'm doing well. The thing is, most of the time you do that, right? That you say you're well even though you're not well. Just to, with some people you do that because it's like you don't want to explain what the situation you're in. But I wasn't able to say I'm well. Because in a sense, I felt that wouldn't be authentic to me being me. And I was like, I don't need to hide that I'm not feeling 100% to the people I was talking. It was no one, it was like people close to me so that I could be straight honest. But at the same time, I didn't explain myself because I couldn't explain myself. It was just something I was in. It was just a situation I was in. If you want to go back to the concepts I've been talking in the past, it was in the trenches. Just I didn't explain to anyone the reasons I was feeling weird because I couldn't explain them to myself in a way. Just told them authentically, I'm not feeling 100%. Why? Not sure. It's just the case in the moment. We will figure it out. We will go through it, and then we'll come back on the other side. And when I'm on the other side and we're feeling well again, high energy, I'm gonna tell you I'm high energy. Let's fucking get it. That's a lot of the shit I've been thinking about. Because of course there are sometimes you just tell people. It depends. Your attitude depends of the person you're talking to. There are just people where you just basically lie. You just lie to them, or basically just tell them a false truth. But there are other people where just I feel being authentic is something that I'm really valuing more and more. Because this shit, for example, these videos for me are authentic, and that's why I also call them raw, because I'm just talking what I'm thinking. I'm just talking about me because as I've said in the past, and I will repeat it again, I'm doing this to document my journey from since I've moved to Greece in August last year, July last year, to wherever life will take me. Because I know the destination, I know exactly where my goal is and where I'm going and what path. I know where the compass is turned to. And it's just recording for the future. It's just recording for the ones to come. and for myself. You have like a video diary of me talking to me. Me talking to me talking to myself, whatever. English language sometimes hard, you know? So I've been recording for 9 minutes, you see, and the iPhone telling me I have no storage. Go fuck yourself, iPhone. I think basically that's what I want to say. Just, I was thinking about it this morning. I just wanted to build it out, as always. I hope this me holding this microphone doesn't look too weird, but I know the quality is still recording. Please, it's still recording. I just know that the quality is a lot better. So I think me holding like this and me making this kind of movements with my hands should be fine. Be authentic, be yourself. What else should I say? See you at the top.